The news by Shaw News. Then we're gonna get started. I got Charles Conwell coming on.
Use a little leverage. Hello.
Can you hear me, Chan?
What up, man?
Hold on. You know, yo, we gotta do this right. We gotta do this right. I got the WBC #1 rank tender, Wise Out Boxing, and now Golden Boy Promotion. Charles, Bad News
Do you want
Conwell.
it straight?
How you?
Do you want it straight or sideways?
Yeah, turn it straight to how you had it before. Turn it how you had it before, because there you go. That's perfect.
All right.
That's perfect right there. That's perfect right there.
Yes, sir.
You know, yo, first off, man, thank you for coming through, man. I'm
No
sorry
doubt.
about Sunday. You know,
It's cool.
I wanna formally apologize to you. You know, and I want to say congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
You know, Golden Boy Promotions, man. Talk about that, man. You know, that's a big step up for you. Now you got, you know, you already had Wise Out with you, but now you got a major promotional company backing you, man. Just speak about that a little bit.
like you said, I got a major promotional company backing me now, so now we can make bigger fights happen. I can get the opportunities that I deserve. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to be with Golden Boy. I know they have a lot to offer. I got a lot to offer them. I just can't wait to display myself and get back. I'm just happy to be back into boxing. You know what I'm saying? I've been out the ring for so long. It feels good to be back in boxing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now speak about this, man, because you know, being part of the team and down with Mark. Shout out to Mark and all the good brothers over there at Wise Out Boxing. But the two guys that are going to be fighting March 30th, Sergey Buyachich and Sebastian Fedora. You were supposed to, you know, go to purse bid a couple times to fight Sergey Buyachich in a title eliminator. Just, you know, speak on that for the fans that may not know about that, you know, and your supporters.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to fight Sergey. We were going to a purse bid, but things ended up happening. He went another route and got to fight Sebastian Fedora for the
Yeah,
title. So, I don't feel no type of way about it.
yeah.
I props to him, good business moves to him, but we moving on, we pushing through, and we gonna get our opportunity when it comes.
Definitely. So, you know, let the fans know this and your supporters. You know, how many other promotional company teams were you in talk with, or was it just Golden Boy, or you know, you had other offers as well?
You know, we had other offers, but this was the offer that made the most sense for me in my career. This was the offer that I felt comfortable with the most, so it made sense for me and made sense for the team, and just we just went from there. So it was good.
Definitely, man. Like I said, man, when I got the news, man, I was like, and you gotta let the people over there, Golden Boy, know, man. Yeah, Mike Coppinger released it on Twitter, and I took his tweet, and then y'all, Golden Boy ran with my sauce, man. I said good news for bad news, and
Yeah,
when they dropped the official, what's the they said good news for bad news, man. But like I said, man, props off to you and the team, man.
appreciate
Well
that.
deserved, man. Well deserved, man. Because like I said, I've been following you forever since the amateurs, the Olympic pedigree, and now with the you got one of the power fours behind you, man.
Yeah,
So sky's the limit.
yeah.
Do you have a date yet, or do you know when you're gonna be getting back in the ring?
April,
Hold
we're
on, we
looking at the
lost him.
end
We'll
of
get him
April.
back. We'll get him back. There we go.
Yeah, we're looking at the end of April. So, you know,
Okay.
it's a lot of big
Yeah.
shows at the end of April. Everybody knows
Yeah.
what's the biggest show in April. You know, the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Hopefully, we get on that. If not, we'll
Yeah.
still be on another big show right after that. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. Now, for you don't have to go into too much details because you spoke on it saying that that was the best situation for you. But what also, I know, you got two former great fighters over there in De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. But tell us a little bit more. with the pitch that they gave to you that made you say, yeah, this is where I gotta go?
You know what? They like you said, two legends over there, two great fighters I can learn a lot from, talk to, grow from, gain experience from. Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins. So you know
Yes,
what? I'm very excited to learn from those guys. I texted them. Told them I was excited, and both of them just congratulated me and just told me to train hard and eat, sleep, live boxing, and boxing to keep and boxing take care of the rest. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna
yeah,
listen to their advice. I'm gonna
yeah,
stay focused. I'm gonna stay in the gym like I always been doing, and just keep getting better and keep growing as a fighter and looking for the
yeah.
best opportunities that come when they come. So
Yeah, now for the people that don't know, I could look at you right now, and see you look in shape right now, right? Because
yeah,
I know when the tweet went out, you had the Mike Cobbins and Mike Benson. They was bringing up the fact how you have been out the ring for quite some time. But
yeah.
looking at you right now, you look on weight like you're ready to go. That's why I asked you what the date was. Just talk about that. Still staying in the gym with your team out there in Toledo, Ohio. Speak on that a little bit.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I got a great team with me behind me, pushing me every day. Even when I've been out the ring for a long time, and they just
Yeah,
been behind me, just keeping me motivated, letting me know like, man, at any time you can get that call. So I've been staying in the gyms, just trying to get better, trying to develop my craft,
yeah, we got you. You're here. I can't hear you. Nah, you lost sound. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you though. Try going out and coming back in. We'll bring them back in. This is the number one ranked WBC junior middleweight Charles Conwell. Recently signed with Golden Boy Promotions, man. Big things is about to happen. If you heard what he said, he's looking at possibly, the Devin Haney card.
hello.
Yeah, yeah, you good now. You good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you straight.
But yeah, like I was saying, about staying in the gym while I was on break. I got a good
Yeah,
team behind me. We just been developing, growing as fighters, keep getting better. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Keep growing as a fighter. Stand down in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating, sleeping, living boxing, so this ain't nothing new to me.
yeah, yeah. Now, March 30th coming up. We talked about the two guys, Sergey Buyachich and Sebastian Fondora fighting for that belt.
Yeah.
Um, who do you see coming victorious in that fight, and would you like to fight the winner?
Um, to be honest, I see that's a real competitive fight. To be honest, that's a real good fight. Um, I'm gonna just the edge to Sebastian Findora, dude, like 6'7". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think he fought the better competition, and you know what I'm saying. I just think he's a slightly better fighter than uh, Sergey Boychuk, but that's just me. Boychuk's no slouch now. He coming 110%. He coming the whole time. He in shape. He letting his hands go. So it's gonna be
yeah,
a great fight. But I'm gonna just give it to I'm gonna edge it to Sebastian.
yeah, yeah. Now I don't know if you are aware, but a couple of those belts now are up for grabs over
Yeah,
there. I believe the IBF too is newly vacated as well. I don't know where you're at in the IBF rankings, but I know you are the top dog at the WBC.
yeah.
So I don't know how that works with the IBF, but where do you see yourself, with the WBC? Because being that these guys are going to be fighting for that belt and the champion and reset, do you see yourself, possibly getting the winner of that fight?
Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see me fighting the winner of that fight eventually down the line. Probably, hopefully, the end of this year or the early next year, I can see me fight for the world title against one of those guys. But
Definitely long.
like I said, man, I'm just gonna be tuned in. I'm locked in. End of April, I'm gonna show y'all a whole different Charles Conwell. I've been in the lab working, just trying to get better every day, and
Yeah.
I'm just do what I always do.
Yeah, and what I like to do too, shout those guys out there at Soul City Boxing.
Yeah,
The Joneses, your coaches, some of your stablemates,
yeah.
your brother and everybody. Give them a shout out too while you
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
shout out to Coach O, Big O, Otha Jones, Roshan Jones, Coach Dean in the background right here, Coach Rennie. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Coach Ken. I got a lot of coaches in my team that just help me with everything around, all around. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in camp. Shout out to Miss
yeah,
Crockett. Shout out to my stablemate Jeremiah, who been with me every day in the gym working together. Shout out to Reese, Claire Reese
definitely.
Morales. She been in the gym working. So we just all in the gym working, trying to get better. The amateurs here
Yeah,
pushing each other, just trying to get better every day, learning, going
yeah,
back to the old school, looking at them old school fighters, learning. You know what I'm saying? You just got, what I'm saying? We just learn every day. So just growing, just getting better every day.
yeah. Now I like what you said earlier, and I want you to elaborate on this too, man, because you've been in position for a long time as the number one contender to get the shot, and you said that what I like what you said about not being frustrated that these guys are fighting for, which rightfully should be yours, but just touch on that, like having that mind state of always staying positive, staying tunnel vision pretty much.
Like I said, I got a solid team around me. It was days that I didn't want to come to the gym. It's times that I don't want to, work out. I get I'm human. I get unmotivated too. But when when you put a team around you who supports you and loves you and wants you to be the best you can be and push you every day, you got that extra push. You got that extra, the extra fight in you to, keep pushing through. So and I appreciate all my team for, being there for me and motivate me and inspire me to keep going. Cause like I said, I've been out the ring a long time and
Yeah,
it's easy. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get unmotivated. So having people around me like the people I got who motivate me and push me, that's that team that you can't replace. So I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to them, man. And now I like, guys like you, right?
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you come from Olympic pedigree, national champion, right? Give the guys, right? Because right now there's gonna be a guy that's gonna watch this, a kid that's gonna watch this, right? And right now, your story is inspirational because you were a guy. Right now, you're lined up with the big guys. Now you got a big promotion, the machine behind you. But you didn't always have that, and you just talked about having a strong team around you and not getting frustrated. Because there's guys out there right now that's probably frustrated, like, yo, man, I'm not gonna get my opportunity. Speak on that, man, because you getting your opportunity now. You're lined up, man.
Like I said, man, they can run, but they can't hide. When you at that number one spot, you're gonna
Yeah,
get your opportunity. It's just you gotta be ready when the opportunity presents itself. So you know what I'm saying? I've been staying ready, staying in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I could have been out the gym, fat, overweight, not
yeah,
focused, not training. But, I had a good team around me who pushed me and told me, like, this can change your life. This is the one. Like, you can't play no more. Like, we here. This is it.
yeah,
Like, this the moment you've been waiting on. Forget everything that led up before this fight. We here now. We got to do everything we can to be the best we can be to win the championship, keep the championship. You know what I'm saying? Go undisputed, move up weight classes. Do what do what you aspire to do to become a legend in the sport. So we ain't training to be a world champion, like Coach said. He want to train legends. So I'm trying to be that legend.
absolutely, absolutely. Speak about your management team, Wise Owl, man. I had the privilege of meeting you guys in July, and I could say from looking on and covering you guys, they've been behind you, and man, it led to beautiful things. Now, like I said, you're right there on the verge. Just speak about that whole chemistry of you and Wise Owl boxing management.
Yeah, shout out to Wise Out, man. He goes to bat for me. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make those calls. He's going to push for you. He's going to advocate for you. He's going to let everybody know, like, man, he gonna be on their butt. So
Yeah.
Ain't no way that you're not gonna get no opportunity. If you, as long as you're doing your part and handling your business, he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, do what he, do the best he can to get you the opportunity that you deserve. So I appreciate him for that, hundred
Yeah,
percent.
definitely, definitely. Now, look, I'm gonna take it off boxing a little bit, right? 'Cause I had this in my notes. I seen you on social media posting. You know, you're building your portfolio as a homeowner. You know,
Yeah.
speak about that a little bit about doing things outside of boxing to build your portfolio and profile as well.
Like you said, I'm into real estate. You know what I'm saying, I got a small portfolio now. I'm looking to grow it, looking to keep getting bigger. You know what I'm saying, this is my retirement. This is what I like to do on the side. This is what I like to invest my money in. I like to, you know what I'm saying, I like to dabble in real estate. I don't really like to dabble in too much jewelry or the super nice high end cars. I like to be in real estate. I want to leave something behind for my kids. I want to, you know what I'm saying, once boxing is done for me, I don't have to go back and fight again 5 years later or 2 years later. When I retire, I want to be set. So, you know what I'm saying, I decided to start my portfolio, you know what I'm saying, years and years back. But now I'm keeping myself accountable because I want to grow and I wanted to document my growth. So I decided to make a real estate page and, you know what I'm saying, just get myself out there and just, you know what I'm saying, see how far it takes me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I wanna commend you on that. And I want you young fighters to listen to what he just said. Later for all the flash, the bling bling, the high end cars and all that. Invest your money into something that's going to make you money. But
Right.
once again, bad news. Thank you for that. Good news right there. I need you guys to listen to that, man. Um, Another question I got for you right now. You know, like you just said, the end of April, right?
Yeah.
Um, any possible opponents that you're looking at?
You know what? We really just trying to lock the date in first, I'm assuming. Because we ain't locked in on the exact date yet. So I guess when they locked in on the exact date, then we gonna go from there. But you know, I'm just locked in, man. Whatever come my way, I just want to be
Yes,
ready for it, whatever it is. So we waiting to see, and then we go from there. Once I know, I'll let everybody else know for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Now, 154, like I said, it's opening up. It's wide open. You know, you got Earl Spence campaigning in there now. We don't know when he's coming back into the ring, but I know we talked about him before. Um, where do you see yourself at in a year from now in that whole division in that whole mix?
I definitely see myself definitely with the belt. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see myself with the WBC belt, maybe unifying, with the other champions.
Yes,
I can see that happening by sometime next year for sure. Maybe give me one title defense and then go straight into a unification bout. But we never. I don't know, man. But I definitely see myself with the belts and more belts for the taking. So I'm
definitely.
definitely tuned in.
Definitely, definitely. Now, another question I like to ask you, right? Because, right, like I said, you're hot right now, man. You got a major promotional contract, right? Give the
Mm,
young guys, the young guys, the guys coming up that's in the amateurs right now, that is,
mm,
they're thinking about turning pros. Give them some of because it's not always peaches and cream, man.
nah,
And a guy like you, man, you have a great story,
yeah.
and while you on my platform, please you educate some of these young guys about the road that they're gonna have to travel in this game.
Like you said, man. I'm an Olympian myself, and I went through trials and tribulations, and every fighter I think goes through trials and tribulations. I think that's
Yeah,
just part of growth. You know what I'm saying? You growing into it. You growing into being going to the next level. So I feel like you can't do the same thing. The business can't be the same. Your mindset can't be the same. So from amateur to pro, it's a mindset switch. It's you know what I'm saying. It's a difference. And then from big fighting for you know what I'm saying, for world titles, from an average pro then fight for world titles. That's a whole nother level. So you just got to switch your mindset and be savvy as a fighter and a businessman and just having the right team around. You know what I'm saying? You got to just be a savvy person all around. Just be sharp all around. So that's what I'm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just growing as a man, as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And just being a student of the game.
definitely, definitely. Now I wanted to go back and touch on this. You spoke about watching a lot of tapes of the old guys, the legends and stuff. who are some of the legends that you pattern your style from and that you watch, that you take, like the Hagglers, Hearns, guys like that? Who are some of the guys that you take from?
I'm not gonna say I take any particular style from one fighter. You know what I'm saying? I got coaches. They send me clips of very stuff that they want to work on or stuff that they see that I should input in my game. So that's what we just doing. I ain't just taking the style of no fight. We just take, you know what I'm saying, different things from each fighter and just, you know what I'm saying, cultivate it into our own game.
Yeah,
And just we just been studying from, you know what I'm saying, from heavyweights to lightweights to, you know what I'm saying, the flyweights. It don't really matter. We just studying great fighters and just, you know what I'm saying, doing seeing things that they do good and we just implement it in our game.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, how would you describe your fighting style? I know how I see. I see you. You're a pressure guy. You apply that pressure. You break guys well. But how do you see yourself through your eyes?
Yeah, I can say I'm a pressure fighter. I like to counter punch too, so I say I'm a pressure fighter with counter punching abilities. That's why I call myself. But I think I can be a boxer puncher. Just, you know what I'm saying. When it come out, I just ain't used it yet because I ain't really needed to. But I feel like I got a little bit of everything in me. I feel like I can box. I can move. I feel like I can. You know what I'm saying? Box on the back. I feel like I can come forward. I can. You know what I'm saying? Stand in the middle of the ring. I feel like I can do it all, but you know what I'm saying? Just got to be brought out of me.
Definitely, definitely.
Different fighters do different things.
Now, shout out to the Ohio. That the Midwest thing, Cleveland especially. Cleveland is hot right now. You got yourself, Tiger Johnson, Abdullah Mason. What's in that water out there in Cleveland, man? That got them killers coming out of Cleveland, man.
Man, that's that Lake Erie, man. That's Lake Erie. I guess it's something off Lake Erie. I don't know what it. I don't know what it be. I guess it's something
Yeah.
off Lake Erie. But shout out to those boys. They definitely doing their thing, though. I'm definitely
Yeah.
tuned in, tapped in with both of them. They doing real good.
Yeah, did you happen to catch Abdullah's fight over there on that Thursday night? What's the name?
Yeah, I definitely tuned into that fight when he stopped dude with that pull left hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Break
that was
break that down from one fighter to another. See, what you just called the shot, but break that shot down because now I know what you meant by pull left hand, but break that down to the listeners what a pull left hand is.
um. Well, I can just say this. Dude threw a jab or like a lazy jab. Dude rocked and slipped to the left, and then just threw the left hand. It's like I don't know, just like a little, you know what I mean, like a little pull, like a little, like I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I just really know how to do it. Really
Now,
hard to
see,
explain.
for those of y'all, that's a high boxing IQ. What he just broke down to you. You see how he broke it down and said the guy threw a lazy jab, and Abdullah slipped it and basically came over the top, countered with that pull left hand right there, man. Smart
Hmm.
IQ by Charles Conwell right there, man. Smart IQ, man. That's that Lake Erie, Cleveland water over there, man.
Yeah.
Um, let the people know your social media. I should have did that earlier, but let everybody know where they can find you at on social media, and also plug your the real estate page too.
Okay. Yeah. You can find me on social media on my boxing. Charles Conwell, no underscores, no at. Just my first and last name. Then my real estate page is charlesc.re. Charlesc.re. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to get active on there. Just you know what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah. And how's baby girl doing? Because I remember the last time when we was on the interview, little mama was on here with you,
Yeah.
your daughter and everything. How's everything with her? How's she doing?
Yeah, they. I got two daughters, and they both doing real good. I
That's
got a
good,
3 year
man.
old and a 5 month old, so they
Okay,
both doing
okay.
real good. Just that's just growing every day. So
Yeah.
that's my some of my big motivation too, right there to make sure they always straight and good.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Now, before I let you go, you know what I always like to do. This is my thing right here.
Yeah,
You know, when you make weight, right? When the
yeah.
time is right, you
Mm-hmm.
rehydrate. Yo, what's that first meal? What is that meal? You know what I'm saying? Because fighters go through a grueling training camp, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you finally get to taste something that you haven't tasted in a long time. What is that meal that you go to after all is said and done?
I like to eat pasta though. I like
Okay.
pasta. I'm a real pasta guy. What else? And I like dessert too. I like ice cream, so them like
Okay,
my
yeah,
two.
there you go.
Pasta and ice cream. I like them my two favorite.
Yeah. What flavor ice cream?
You know me, I like cookies and cream. I like mint chocolate chip, and I like them probably like my two favorite.
Definitely, definitely. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold too much of your time. I appreciate you coming through, man. Like I said, congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you,
Long overdue. I'm pulling for you to be on that card. I was
yeah,
talking to somebody earlier. I was like, if Charles is on that card, I'm definitely pulling up and doing my part.
yeah. You
You
got
know what
to,
card I'm talking about, right?
you
And
got to.
yeah. But I appreciate you coming through, man. You always got a voice over here. Shout out
Appreciate
to
that.
you, the whole Wise Hour team, Soul City Boxing out there in
Thank you.
Toledo, Ohio, man. And if you got any final parting words, man, feel free to talk to your fans and your family and just everybody.
Man, I just appreciate all the support. April, the end of April, I have more information soon. I'm locked in. About to see bad news. I'm about to see bad news back in boxing.
Yeah, bad news is back, man.
You about to see bad news back in boxing, baby. Bad news is back in boxing.
Absolutely, man. Rounds of applause for bad news. Once again, Charles, anytime, man. You got a voice over here, man. Shout out to you and the whole Wise Owl movement, man. I appreciate you. Best of luck. And you already know, you know the vibes, man.
Okay, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you.
I can't
I
hear
can,
you.
you might have to go back and come back in again. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna exit out and come back.
Yeah, there you go. There you bring them back in. How was y'all feeling the interview, man? This guy gonna be a world champion. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Get into him, man. Bad news. Charles Conwell. Tap in with him. Future world champion right here, man. Former Olympian 2016. Uh, that was a team with Shakur Stevenson, um, Gary Antoine Russell. A lot of hitters on there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. I got you
Yeah,
back.
yeah. But like I said, you always got a voice over here, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Right
Thank
before
you.
you came back on, I was telling people tap in with you, man. It's a future world
Yeah,
champion right here, man. This
yeah,
is a bad
yeah.
man right here, man. Get very
Appreciate
familiar,
that.
man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through too. And like I said,
No
we'll
problem.
talk behind the scenes, and because
Oh
like I
yeah.
said, April, if you on that call, you know the vibes. I'm there. We gonna work the source magic, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
And I
Thank
appreciate you. Appreciate you too, man. Have a good night,
you. Have a
man.
good one. You too.
Yes, that's my guy. Round of applause for him. Appreciate that and conquest. You know the vibe. That's Charles Conwell, man. Yo, listen, tap in with my guy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He's about to be doing a real major, real major. You see, he might be on that card, end of April. You know what card I'm talking about. But just keep your ears and your eyes open. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this interview. Like I said, number one contender, man. He should have been fighting for that vacant or title and recess, but things happen for a reason. As you can see, he's still in good spirits and he's with Golden Boy Promotions. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that sauce. This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shy News. Now you see, I could have got a drop from Charles, but I'll get one from him and use that later. I'll use a drop from Charles later, man. But definitely tap in with him on social media, his IG page, as well as his Twitter account, and I believe his Facebook account, man. You know, this is the Source Experience. The news by Shy News. But hey, what do I know?
This is the Source Experience. The news by Shy News. But hey, what do I know?
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhelua. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.